How's it going, everyone? It's GadgetsBoy. Welcome to another video. In this one, I have the brand new iPhone 12 Pro, and that box is so slim and tiny. Now, this is a Pacific Blue version in 512 gigabytes of storage, and I've also got some cases as well to go with it from Speck, which I'll go through as well. They both have that Microban technology for antibacterial and all that kind of stuff. We'll talk about that in further detail as well as we go along. But for now, let's unbox this bad boy and see what's inside. Not a lot, by the way, and set it up as well and talk about some of the specs and features as well. I know you guys have probably seen loads of unboxing videos already and talking about the iPhone 12 Pro and all that kind of stuff, but this is just the beginning of the content for this. We're going to do some deep dive as well with John, talking about some of the camera features and reviewing the camera and see what it's all about as well, because that's the main thing that I'm super interested in with the iPhone 12 Pro. I'm not too interested about performance and all that stuff. Of course it matters, but with the performance and all that stuff, A14 Bionic chip is obviously an amazing processor with 5nm and iOS software on there as well. It's obviously a great software as well, because I already use the iPhone 11, which works amazingly well as well. But yes, let's get into it. So unboxing the iPhone 12 Pro gives you the same experience you get with any Apple products out there, whether it's a laptop, an iPad, or whatever it is that you've bought from Apple. So you get the device itself, and then underneath there you get a lightning cable to USB-C cable, or is it USB-C to lightning cable? It's in there already. There's no 3-pin block because Apple wants to save the environment with this new packaging style. And I think a lot of people might have 3-pin brick already at home. If you have an Apple product, for example, the iPad Pro, then you'll be able to use that brick with this. But if you don't, you might have to purchase another one. Of course, this is compatible with the new MagSafe wireless charger, which I don't have at the moment, but I've ordered one. It's coming very soon. But if you have that, you'll be able to wirelessly charge it and just place it on top and you're good to go. Elsewhere, you have the SIM ejector tool, and we only get one sticker this time. I've never actually used this Apple stickers, so again, it's just more waste in the box that you don't really need. So if Apple's going to get rid of that 3-pin brick, you might as well get rid of that sticker as well. It's no use to me. One thing you'll also notice on the device this time is you only take off a paper screen protector or packaging protector. So there's no plastic this time. There's none on the front underneath it, and there's none on the back as well. But we do get that ceramic Corning Gorilla Glass on there this time, which is really meant to be strong and anti-scratch and better drop protection as well. But we'll find out as time goes by. I hope I don't drop mine. I've got a case for it as well anyway, Speck Protect. So again, it just means that it's protected at all times. First impression, this thing looks beautiful, especially in this Pacific blue color. Absolutely love it. I love the flat stainless steel rim as well. It looks really nice. I prefer it. It means you can stand it up as well. And it just feels premium, takes me back to the iPhone 5 feel as well in this format. You get this 6.1-inch display, which is nice and compact. I think this is the perfect size to have a smartphone in at the moment. I'm actually going off a big device at the moment. I've got the Z Fold 2 and I haven't used it in a while just because of that size, but I still love that fold format as well. At the bottom, as usual, you get your speaker grill and the lightning port on there as well. And on the side, you notice they moved that CE logo that's always on the back. They've moved it to the side, and the SIM card tray is there as well. And then you got your volume rocker and the power button good to go. It looks really nice. I just have to say, it looks really nice. But let's get into some of the specs. As mentioned earlier, the iPhone 12 Pro has a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR display, so it's really nice and vibrant. It's very bright as well. And Apple also says you get this new ceramic glass on there as well, which is meant to be tougher than any smartphone glass on the market right now. But it's still a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus that's been modified, I believe. I could be wrong, but it's meant to be tougher than any smartphone on the market right now. On the sides, you have that surgical grade stainless steel on there as well, which is a fingerprint magnet as well. So when you're touching it, you can just see your fingerprint showing, unless you're having a case then. There's no fingerprint magnet. It's also IP68 water and dust resistant. So again, Apple stepped it up just a tad bit. Although it's IP68, it can go a bit deeper than a normal standard IP68 that we have on the market right now. Again, just means you can get really creative when you need to shoot, maybe take it swimming. To get with the times as well, with 5G becoming more mainstream by the day, by the month or whatever, you now have 5G as well on the iPhone 12 Pro. And with this, it means you can download movies faster, for example. So if you're about to travel and you have 5G signal where you are, you'll be able to download a Netflix movie in no time before you get on your flight. Something I've been using already on my Samsung device and even on the Google Pixel 5. New to the iPhone 12 series, especially the iPhone 12 Pro here, we have the new A14 Bionic chip, which is a lot faster. It handles Dolby Vision as well, which is something that's new. Again, if you want to find out detailed information about these things, there's plenty of videos already online. With this new A14 Bionic chip, you get 50% faster CPU and GPU than any other smartphone chip. It's 5nm as well, which is industry leading at the moment, apart from the new Huawei one that's also 5nm on any Android device. You have 11.8 billion transistors in there and up to 8% faster neural engine. 16 core neural engine is there, and you get 70% faster machine learning accelerators. So with all these things, your device just works a lot faster than the predecessor. One thing that's also new to the smartphone is Lidar technology, which was on the new iPad Pro, I believe, but I've seen it used on cars before. It just means your car can get better vision, there's better brightness, there's better focusing, and there's so much advantage to having this on the device. In fact, if you place the smartphone next to the previous generation, the iPhone 11, you can see that new sensor on the back, which is how you can differentiate between both devices if you see them. Apart from that, obviously, flat, round rim as well, which is obviously different. Besides the Lidar technology as well, you also get some improvements in the camera area, which we'll see some improvements as well with the Pro Max. So if you're looking to get the iPhone 12 Pro or the Pro 12 Max, this is some of the differences that you can expect. The iPhone 12 Pro gives you a 26mm focal length, same as the Pro Max. You get 1.4 micron size in terms of pixels, but the Pro Max will give you 1.7 micron size in terms of pixel size. You have f.16 aperture on both, 100% focus pixels as well. You have 7-element lens, and OIS is on the iPhone 12 Pro, but on the iPhone 12 Pro Max, you also get that sensor shift OIS. For the ultra wide on both, you get 13mm focal length, 120 degrees of field of view, f2.4 aperture, 5-element lens, and lens correction. For the telephoto on the Pro, you get 52mm focal length, f2.0. On the Pro Max, you get 65mm focal length, f2.2 aperture, focus pixels on both, OIS on both, and 6-element lenses. On that front-facing camera as well, you can now use flash on the front-facing camera and shoot front-facing portrait mode. On that ultra-wide-angle lens as well, you can now shoot night mode, which is very much welcome. It's something I've been using on Android devices, but it's nice to have it on my iPhone as well. As always, I really like that display. You get up to a peak brightness of 1200 nits, which is more than enough to use in bright sunlight, which we don't get in the UK. Or if you're just using it as normal, watching movies, playing games, or whatever you're doing, it's more than enough for you to have. It's very bright, vibrant, sharp, very, very accurate as well, which I really like for editing my photos on Lightroom on the smartphone. Apple also announced so many different accessories that you can get for the MagSafe feature now as well. So you got the wallet one, which card holder, which you can put on the back, which I don't think is that secure, looking at videos I've seen online at the moment, but it's up to you if you get that or not. Or you can just get the standard cases, but at the moment there's a hold up in terms of how long it takes for them to arrive in the UK anyway. Mine's looking at end of October, early November before I even get any of my accessories, which means that's enough time for my phone to get scratched. But luckily I've got Speck cases for my smartphone for the iPhone 12 Pro. Speck's new lineup of antimicrobial cases is available for the iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 12 Pro Max, iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Mini as well. In front of us we have two different versions. So I have the Presido 2 Grip and the Presido Perfect Mist. So both will give you a 13-foot or 4 meters per drop protection, which is pretty cool. And you also have Microban. So all of them have the Microban technology, which is great in this time that we're going through right now. You have a lifetime warranty as well for the case. And you have that antimicrobial product protection, so protection against antimicrobial, something that you can Google. I'll leave links in the description area to explain what these things are. So on the Presido 2 Grip, you have this no-slip grip feel on there. So again, it just enhances that grip on your smartphone so you don't drop it. You have raised bezel to protect the screen, on both cases, and you have that slim design. And as the iPhone 12 Pro is quite slim, it's nice to have this sort of design so you don't lose or miss out on that design that you'd like to show off. You can get a clear case if you prefer, if you still want to show off the color, depending on which one you've bought, you can do that as well. The case is designed as well so you can easily access your buttons, so whether it's the volume rocker, the silent switch on the side, your speaker grills are not affected. And on the corners as well, you notice that extra protection, which is where most people would drop their phone, the first impact. It gives you that extra protection on the corners, serves like some sort of like shock absorber, so if you were to drop your phone, you are protected in that way. I for one prefer the Presido Perfect Mist because it still gives me that sense of compactness, and I love the soft touch finishing on the back as well. Although it does attract a bit of fingerprints magnet on the back, but it's easily wiped. You can easily wipe it off. In case you're wondering, that Microban in a nutshell, and if you're wondering what that Microban protection actually is, in a nutshell, it basically protects you against stain and odor causing bacteria on the case surfaces. It gives you peace of mind that your phone case is cleaner beyond what's actually visible to the naked eyes. For Pro Max users, there's also the Presido Armor Cloud, Presido 2 Armor Cloud, and with this one it gives you extra protection. It uses individual air capsules in there to resist damage upon impact. So if you have the Pro Max, this is really good for you. I think it's also available for the standard Pro as well, so you can get it for the iPhone 12 Pro. So if you were to drop your phone at impact, the air capsules in there flexes and suspend the device on cushion of air like an airbag. So basically you got a walk-in airbag on your smartphone in case you drop your iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's always protected. Boom. So that's it for the iPhone 12 Pro and the Speck accessories as well to go with it, guys. All links will be in the description area if you want to grab one of those cases for yourself, for your new iPhone 12 Pro. Keep it nice and secure and safe. But in the meantime, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you give that thumbs up, share it as well, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and also hit that bell notification as well. So every time I upload a new video on the channel, you get to know about it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.